Welcome to the Dictum. Today, we're going to be checking out the Google Home. Right over here. So let's get to it. Alright, so now we're going to plug it in so you can see what happens the first time you do it. Alright, so let's get to know our Google Home. You have two wake words. You can say, "Hey Google," or you can say, "Okay Google." Now, most of the time, you're really going to want to use the "Hey Google" command.
According to dictionary.com, a character string which tells a program to perform a specific action. Most commands take arguments which either modify the action performed or supply it with input. Commands may be typed by the user, read from a
Hey,
file by
Google.
command into...
Stop. Luckily, you can cut her off because sometimes she gets very long-winded. But you'll notice that you can use the HEY Google command instead of the OK command, which is helpful if you have a Google phone or any Android phone. So I have the Pixel, and I've noticed the one caveat to this is that whenever I am purposely trying to ask my phone something, because my phone's Google Assistant is actually a lot more capable than the Google Home. And I'll go to ask it something, wanting information to be displayed on my screen, and it'll send it over here. This thing takes precedence. So if there's multiple Android devices, Google devices, Home is king and will always try to take over, even if it can't do a function that your phone can. But regardless, a minor quibble, and I'm sure they'll figure something out in the future. But let's get started and ask it some simple questions. So, hey Google, what's the square root of pi?
According to reference.com, the square root of pi, like pi itself, is an irrational number.
Thank you. Hey Google, how old are you?
I was launched in 2016, so I'm still fairly young.
She's a little more self-aware than the Echo, which I will do a comparison video because it's pretty fun to have the two try to talk to each other or to see what information you'll get from one to the other. But I'll save that for another video. Hey Google, what's the answer to life, the universe, and everything?
The answer to life, the universe, and everything is 42.
Little Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, right? Hey Google, peace be with you.
I'll be here.
So she's like, not going to take a little of your religious politics stance. She's very anti-religious and anti-political, but she tries to walk a nice, safe line. Hey Google, what's your favorite color?
I like simultaneously thinking about every color at once, but mostly I love Google's colors.
Which is pretty interesting. You'll notice that the voice there was very natural. That's a canned response, right? And I will say a brief little side note in comparison to the Echo. The Echo's voice is much smoother and more pleasing to listen to when you get a long answer that's not a pre-recorded total response. So something like that is a canned response. She sounds very smooth, and she did it in one take, whoever the voice of Google Home is. But again, minor quibble. Hey Google, what's the weather today?
Today in San Diego, it'll be mostly cloudy with a forecasted high of 62 and a low of 55 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 60 and mostly cloudy. There is currently a flash flood watch in effect.
Hey Google, who's the President of the United States?
The President of the United States of America is Donald Trump.
Hey Google, how tall is he?
He's 6 feet 3 inches tall.
Hey Google, how old is he?
70 years old.
Hey Google, how much does he weigh?
According to Al.com, a physician's report showed Trump is 6 foot 3 inches tall and weighs 236 pounds.
Hey Google, is he cool?
Here's a summary from Phoenix New Times. 10 reasons Donald Trump is cool. With that in mind, here are 10 reasons we think Donald Trump should be, brace yourself, president. 10. Go down in history
Hey,
as
Google.
the press with the most.
Stop. You can get some pretty interesting responses. I will give Google Home that. She has the power of Google at her fingertips, right? So definitely has the advantage over the Echo as far as what she can tell you. There's all kinds of things. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
One joke. Coming up, what kind of music do bunnies like best? Hip hop.
Again, she's corny. It's like all jokes are dad jokes, basically, with these AIs. Hey Google, let's play a game.
We can play Lucky Trivia, Mad Libs, or Crystal Ball. I just added Lucky Trivia Sports, too. What do you want to try?
Let's do Mad Lib.
Okay, get ready to think of some words. This is Mad Libs, the world's greatest word game. Let's write a story together. This Mad Lib has 15 blanks in it. To exit a Mad Lib, say stop. It's time to get creative. First up, say a first name male.
Jason.
That's the way. Give me an adjective.
Bruised.
Way to go. Tell me an adverb.
Bigly.
Cool. An adjective.
Gray.
Clever. Say a plural noun.
Fats.
Okay. An adjective.
Gross.
Clever. Say a verb.
Kill.
Sure, but I can't save your words. Do you still want to quit?
No. That was interesting.
Okay, let's keep going. Give me a verb.
Slice.
Way to go. You've played before, huh? How about a noun?
Rock.
Cool. Give me another noun.
Frog.
Way to go. Tell me an adjective.
Bearded.
Clever. How about another adjective?
Smelly.
Great. 4 words left. Say an animal.
Squirrel.
Great. Give me a number.
372 billion.
Clever. How about a noun?
Couch.
Clever. Last one. How about a male person in the room?
Duke.
That's the way.
She's corny.
And we're done. Time for your Mad Lib. This Mad Lib is called She Loves Me Not. Dear Jason, thank you for the bruised poem you sent me. It was bigly the most gray present I've ever gotten. You have such a way with fats. I think you're a very gross boy, and maybe we could slice together sometime, but unfortunately, I can't be your rock. It's not you, it's my frog. You see, I already have a bearded boyfriend. We like a lot of the same things, like watching smelling movies and squirrelback riding. We've been dating for 372 billion days, and I think you may be the one. So thank you again for your poetic couch, and I hope you find someone who makes you as happy as Duke makes me. That was so much fun. Do you want to do another Mad Lib?
No.
No problem. That was fun.
So she can play a few games. I haven't actually tried the trivia. I think that's probably something that's also fun to do in a group setting. Let's see, what else can she do? Hey Google, add fish brains to my shopping list.
Okay, I've added fish brains to your shopping list.
Thank you. Hey Google, Shut up. Hey Google, I don't like you.
Well, I am still learning. What should we fix?
Everything.
Okay, thanks for the feedback.
I wonder if that actually sends that to Google. It probably does. Hey Google, turn the air on.
Okay, changing the hallway to air mode.
Hey Google, change the temperature to 75.
Okay, setting the hallway to 75 degrees.
Hey Google, turn the air off.
Sorry, I can't help with that yet.
She can turn it on, but she can't turn it off. Hey Google, turn the Nest off.
Okay, changing the hallway to off mode.
And she gets better over time, which is the best thing about these types of products. Because when I first got it, and I connected the Nest to it, which is a Google product, I would say, hey, turn the air on, and it wouldn't be able to do it because that command on the Nest is actually cool. So I'd have to say, hey, turn the cool on, which sounds weird and forced and very unnatural, especially when you just get home from work. You don't want to have to train yourself on how to speak to it. You want it to learn how you speak to it, which it is doing slowly but surely. But you do still have to approach it within the realms that it can be. That was a jumbled mess. You have to approach it with how it can understand. So it's basically like a hyper-intelligent 3-year-old right now. And I can't wait until it's at least a 5-year-old, because then you'll be able to talk to it much better. But it can do all kinds of strange stuff like that. And now that it has IFTTT, if this then that, you can connect it to all kinds of the Internet of Things. So anything you have that's connected to the Internet, smart TVs, Wemo switches, Philips Hue lights, you can really make your home smart. And it's pretty cool. You can also change these out. But that's the speaker grill. They have orange, blue, and then I just stuck with the natural gray. But it works well enough. It can do a few other things too. And you can always catch it into weird things. Like you can say, hey Google, how's your day?
Great, thanks.
Hey Google, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that yet.
Hey Google, what's the best show on earth?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. North was a nephew of the 5 Ringling Brothers. At the
Hey,
time
Google.
the movie was...
Be quiet. Hey Google, play Bruno Mars.
playing Bruno Mars on Google Play Music.
Hey Google, stop. Hey Google, cast Hot Thai Kitchen on YouTube to Hal.
Sorry, I don't understand.
This is one of those times where you have to be super specific, because what I'm trying to do is get her to cast a video onto my Chromecast, which I have named Hal, and she can do it, but you have to say it in just the right way. Especially with YouTube, it has to be very specific. Let's see, what is a specific video? Oh, my Air Trekkers. Hey Google, cast Air Trekkers by Duke Jarbo on Hal.
Sure, playing Air Trekkers by Duke Jarbo from YouTube on Hal.
And you can't see it, but behind you, YouTube is opening up, and you should hear me in just a second.
Hello, Mr. Heyman.
There it is.
Right.
Hey Google, stop casting.
So, I'm going to hand this back to you.
Boom. So pretty easy and pretty cool. But you have to know the exact name, which is a little difficult right now, especially if it's something long. That's pretty much it. It can do a bunch of other things. Really, I think what'll be more interesting is the comparison with the Echo right here. And there's a guy that has made the infinite loop between the Echo and the Home. You should check that out. It's pretty funny. And with that, thanks for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe, leave me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Either way, it helps. Leave a comment, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.